Hi, welcome to episode 7, Devotions in the Bee Yard. Today I want to talk about faith thoughts. In Luke 8, the disciples were on a boat while a terrible storm raged. Jesus slept as water began to fill up the boat. Peter cried out in fear, "Master, we are going to perish!" Peter's lack of faith exposed him in the midst of the storm. He panicked. God will always expose a person's heart through the storms in his life. He reveals the nature and characteristics of our faith by what he has ordained to happen in the plan. God's people must be careful not to give in to negativism. Negativism challenges the record of God's kindness. It is clearly displayed in His Word. There is no need to analyze the past or question the future. Storms are simply a time for faith thoughts. The boat was rocking and ready to go under, but Jesus merely stood up and said, "Be still." Or as the original Greek brings out, "Be muzzled." In his rest, Jesus lived in faith. In his rest, Jesus lived in faith thoughts toward his Father. He said to his disciples, "O ye of little faith." All believers face situations, personal problems, and difficulties at certain points in their lives. They are not to analyze the storm. Rather, storms are times to think on things that are pure, lovely, kind, and virtuous. They are a time to speak faith thoughts. You know, as a beekeeper, it can be hard to not analyze. Every time I go in a hive, I'm analyzing what I'm seeing, why I might be seeing it, and what I might need to do about it. It's my responsibility to care for and manage the hive well. But as a Christian, we don't need to analyze life's storm when it comes our way. We often ask why. But there are many examples in the Bible of suffering. Just because we become a Christian doesn't mean the suffering goes away or that it won't come. Perhaps a better question is, why not? Why not me? Why shouldn't I experience this? When we ask, why me? It's almost as though we're saying, God, are you big enough? Or God, you're not big enough to help me through this. Instead of asking, why me? Focus on the promises that are in the Word of God. He is big enough. He knew it was coming. He's not surprised by it. It's all part of His plan. Do you have enough faith to just trust Him? I hope you're enjoying these moments in the bee yard together, the Word of God with bees, the coffee, and the Word of God. Willowbrook Farms, happy bees, healthy honey. God bless.